In this session, let us discuss how to read the data which is present in a CSV file. In order to do that, I have to import the module called as CSV. I am using a function called as CSV reader there. I am assuming that there exists a file and I am going to read it. What does the purpose of this CSV reader is? Let us discuss. The CSV reader object loads the data from the CSV file, parses it, and then returns the data in the form of Python iterable, wherein I can able to fetch or read the data row by row, one at a time. How to use this particular function called as CSV.reader. CSV.reader takes the file handler as a parameter and it returns an object, and here the object name is reader, which is going to hold all the data of that file handler. Let us discuss how to read the data from this particular file called as mydemo1.csv. In order to do that, I have to import the module called as CSV. I am trying to open the file in read mode. The file name is mydemo1.csv. I am trying to open it in read mode as file. This is my file handler. So a reader is the object. A reader is equal to CSV.reader is a function which takes the file handler as a parameter and returns all the data to the object a reader in the form of an iterable one. So since a reader contain all data, I am going to read it row by row. In order to read it row by row, I am using a for loop for line in a reader. The reader object holds all the data. I am going to print it line by line. I try to save this program. As a reader. Now let us run this particular program. See here, I can able to see the blank spaces in between each and every record. This is because my demo1 file itself has blank spaces in between those records. Whereas if I try to change the file name as my demo2, if I save this particular program, the same program, but I am trying to read a different file, my demo2 here. If I run this particular program again, there at the time of creation itself, I have suppressed the blank lines. That is, while writing the data onto the file itself, I have suppressed it. Let me show it. The file name is demo CSV write2. This is what the file name is. See, you can see my demo2 is the file which I read just now. Here at the time of writing itself, I have suppressed it. Whereas with the previous example, while writing, the previous program name is, let me show that one also. See, the third parameter while opening the file does not exist here with respect to the mydemo1.csv. Whereas in the second program, you are seeing the third parameter new line. At the time of creation, that is writing the data itself, we are trying to suppress the blank lines. Now I am trying to read another file, mydemo3, which is stored using a different delimiter, which has been stored using a different delimiter called pipe symbol. I will save this program. Let me show how the content of mydemo3 is, or how it has been stored. See here, the values are separated using some other delimiter called as pipe symbol. When I run this program by changing mydemo3 as the input file, you can able to see the values are separated by the delimiter which we have specified there at the time of writing. In order to recap that one, let me show the writer program also, so that we can able to recollect how we have used this particular delimiter. So at the time of writing, I have used a different delimiter other than my default delimiter called comma. Since I have used the pipe symbol there, the data gets stored, or the values are separated using pipe symbol there in that particular file. While reading it, again you are able to see the data or the values are separated using the pipe symbol. I am trying to modify the same program a little bit. In the reader, since by default it is comma, we are not mentioning it. Here, I am trying to mention the delimiter as comma. For this, not comma, it is pipe symbol. For this code alone, or for this program alone. Let us see why. Why? Because while writing, I have used the delimiter called pipe symbol. While reading, if I am trying to mention, sorry, this is the program. While reading, if I am trying to mention the delimiter as pipe symbol, now let us see what is the output. See here, mydemo3.csv, the values are separated using pipe symbol. When I am specifying the delimiter as pipe symbol there, I am seeing it as a normal CSV file. Now let us discuss how to specify a condition and retrieve the records based on the given condition. I am having the same read program which I have discussed just now. I am trying to give a condition. Assume that if I do not want to display 102 Abhirami 400, if I do not want to display this record alone, while fetching the data row by row, inside the for loop, I am going to specify the condition, namely line of 0. Line of 0 indicates the first index of the particular row. The first index which is present in that particular row, it should not be 102. That is, it should not be, it is not equal to 102. If it is not equal to 102 now, I am trying to display all other contents other than 102. Let us run this program once. We can able to see that instead of 5 records, we are having only 4. And you will be having a doubt why you have specified 102 in between quotes. Here, CSV file has stored all the data in the form of a text, and hence the number has been also stored in the form of a text, and hence I have used 102 in between the quotes. Now let us try to discuss how to copy the contents of this file into another file. Again, how to copy the contents of this file, that is based on a specified condition, how I am trying to copy these 4 records which is shown here, the 4 records, how to copy this thing into some other file. In order to do that, I have to open one more file for writing my copied demo 2. My copied demo 2. Here the program name is my demo 2. I am using it as my copied demo 2.csv. I am mentioning the mode as a write mode, and I am trying to ensure that there should not be any blank spaces. As a safety measure, I am using the third parameter as file 1. File handler refers to my demo 2. File 1 handler refers to copied demo 2.csv. The data is going to present in the object called as a reader. I am creating an object called as a writer. Thereby I am trying to invoke the function called as CSV writer, which is going to take file 1 handler as the parameter. Why? Because I am going to write it onto the data or the file name called my copied demo 2.csv. I have specified the condition already. I am trying to remove the print statement. Instead of displaying it on the screen, I am going to write this reader is an iterable one. Line fetches the data row by row. Now my purpose is, if line of 0 not equal to 2 na, other than that particular record, I am trying to write row using the writer object, and the parameter is what data I am going to write is line is the data I am going to write it. Now let me save this program and then run. You will not be able to see any, you are finding an indentation error there. The indentation error has occurred because I have opened 2 files. In order to correct those things, just we are trying to indent and then we are compiling the program once. Now we did not see any error there. So where will be the output now? I have to open my copied demo m, my copied demo 2. So you can able to see, other than the record 102 Abhirami and her total, you are able to see all the other 4 records. To ensure the correctness, let me open that particular file and let me show it so that you can have a clear idea on what the program has done. My file name is mydemo2. See here, 102 Abhirami and her total is 400. While copying, I have ignored the particular record, namely 102. I hope I have made my part clear.